Hello team, my name is Monique, welcome back to the Cauldron, and it is time for yet another week of I Read Sometimes. In case you didn't know, this is Bookwitch Reviews, my channel, and I for the last year or more have been doing reading vlogs. It is Wednesday today. I totally meant to start this yesterday, but that didn't happen, so let me tell you what I am reading. So from last week, I am still reading Queering Your Craft by Cassandra Snow. This is a copy that was sent to me by Wiser Books. It is an exploration of queerness and how that can sort of intersect with paganism / witchery / magic. I'm very much enjoying it. It seems sort of like a hand-holdy guide to sort of beginner witches, which I am. I find it really interesting, both from a perspective of I would like to sort of practice, but also just I like knowing these things. And it is also very much a book that from the beginning says that there should be no gatekeeping on witchcraft, which I think is really nice. So yeah, so I'm enjoying this. I'm only like 26 pages in. It's about like 220 something pages, and then it has like a little like how-to guide at the back, like spells and stuff. I know some people don't like these things, but I find them super interesting. Okay, so yeah, so I'm really excited about continuously reading this one. It's a bit more slow because it's not like you don't read the whole thing like a story. You just like you read a bit and then you take your time and then you do a think and stuff. So yeah. I did start Crown Chasers by Rebecca Coffindaffer yesterday. This was originally on my June TBR, however, I did not get to it, so it has sort of snuck right over onto my July TBR. This is a sci-fi race adventure where we have a race for the crown, a bi-main character, and a sort of mechanic called Hell Monkey. It is very like young, very hip, very fast paced. Definitely enjoying like the humor of it. So I'm excited about continuing this one. I'm about 80 pages in, I think, and it's not that long, so I should be able to get through this one quite quickly, I think. And because I have been spending a whole lot of my time on TikTok, I briefly a while ago spoke about A Kiss of Shadows by Laura K. Hamilton. If you have been following me for a while, you might be aware that I, in my younger years, was very, very into paranormal romance, and Laura K. Hamilton was one of the first that I picked up. Was that healthy? Maybe not. She writes quite intensive, like reverse harems, smutty books. She has a vampire series called Anita Blake, and then she also has the Meredith Gentry series, which is a 9-book series that is basically urban fantasy with a whole lot of fairy porn. And I haven't reread this whole series in quite a while, but I was speaking about it on Book Talk, and then it just sort of sat out on my desk for a while because I didn't put it away. And I just really, really wanted to reread. I reread this series and Anita Blake so many times in my life right before I turned 20, 13 years. And I just, it's like comforting to read about sexy fairy warriors and also violence, so much violence. So if you do pick this up, please check out some trigger warnings first, because Laura K. Hamilton holds no punches and do not care for no sensibility. But yeah, I reread this one. I started it yesterday, finished it this morning. It's like 500 pages, but yeah, I've read this one so much that like reading it is just like a good old breeze. But yeah, I finished this, I read this, so I feel like the reading is going much better this week than it has for the last couple of weeks. Don't know how my writing is going though, but we're only halfway through the week, so we can only hope for better. See you tomorrow. it is Saturday and I sound like this because I went out on Thursday with some old uni friends who came down, and which meant that I was horribly hungover yesterday. Not delightful, but I had a really lovely time, and I thought I would check in with a quick little reading update. So I can't remember what I said last, but I think I said that I finished A Kiss of Shadows, which is the first book in the Meredith Gentry series, and then I was like, okay, I will now return to my TBR. I did not really. I obviously started, this is Carries of Twilight, I believe on Thursday morning. It's going pretty fast in the same way that A Kiss of Shadows, A Kiss of Shadows did, because it's just a book that I've read so many times, and it's this sort of magical and sexy, spicy time. However, I did do my volunteering shift today, and I finally finished Crown Chasers by Rebecca Coffin-Daffer. Really enjoyed this, not as much as I sort of like expected to, but it's just very like fast paced and very fast to read as well. And I am very excited to pick up the next book, which I think is already out, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if I should be like, oh, it's the 3.5. I think I'm just going to give it a 4-star because I did really enjoy it and there's nothing wrong with it. I loved the very casual queerness. I loved the fact that we got like introduced to these different characters. However, I wanted to know them more. It felt very much like we just sort of like skated across like what these characters meant to each other, which is why I think it went down a little bit in rating for me. But overall, I'm very happy that I finally read it. So yeah, so still reading this one. I'm still reading this one, which I'm very much enjoying, doing a little bit slower. I think I might start Nightshine, which is the other book from my June TBR that I still have left. I think I'm just gonna like sneak off Red Queen and Dark Shores, which are both rereads from my April TBR, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. First I'm just gonna chill because it's hot. UK is hot and I'm not dealing very well with it. And also I'm still fragile because I'm apparently old and I can't handle alcohol anymore because I don't really drink and haven't been drinking for like a 1.5 years since all of lockdown, and just also, yeah, in general. So we are hopefully going paddleboarding tomorrow and having a barbecue with some friends, which would be really lovely. And then I'll check in with you guys most likely on Monday. Bye. Sunday, and we're at the river. So I thought I'd check in and say hello. Bye. Hello team, it is Tuesday and so the end of this vlog. I just got some overalls from Lucy and Yak, and it's way too hot to be wearing them right now, but they're so witchy and so cute. They have little moons on them and suns, and I'm like, yes. Also, the UK is way too hot for me to function. The fact that I used to be a summer person is like inconceivable right now. I would like return to sweaters and pumpkins and October. Okay, that's what I want. But I also need to finish this vlog. So, as you may have seen, I spent a lot of time on the paddleboard last week. I did, however, also do some more reading, and yeah, let me show you what I have read. So I did finish A Carries of Twilight on Sunday. Yes, I finished A Carries of Twilight on Sunday. Another little reread in the Meredith Gentry series. Not my favorite in the series. I think this is like a 3, maybe a 3.5 star. Still very much like, I don't know how I've ended up like being a nostalgia person about basic like fairy porn, but that is that is where we are. I will most likely continue my reread, even though I have barely touched my actual TBR for this year. Well, I didn't mean to say month, but year is also very true. But I'll most likely reread while I'm also reading something else. Still reading Queering Your Craft. I'm about halfway through. Very much still enjoying that. And then I believe I am going to start reading Nightshade, which was another book from my June TBR. And then we'll see how much of it we get through. I've sort of gone back to reading instead of writing, and I need to return to doing the writing because that's what I would actually like to do. But right now, I'm just gonna be cute. So my stupid phone decided to corrupt the end of my video, and basically all I said was, "Oh, I'm so cute in my new overalls," and then I got way too hot, so I obviously took them off immediately after I finished my vlog. But yes, this is the end of the vlog. Thanks a lot for watching. I know I've been quite bad at doing continuous update like I sort of used to, but it is still a reading vlog because I am reading and I'm telling you what I'm doing. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe button at the same time so you don't miss out on any other videos from me. I promise I will continue to make some sort of content, not just on TikTok, but in other places. But just remember that I'm proud of you, you're doing great, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.